Good morning, Millennial Morticians. Happy Wednesday morning. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of this incredible podcast. I know you could have chosen to be with anyone today, but you chose to be with us, and we don't take your presence for granted at all. Thank you so much for trusting us this morning. I hope you guys are ready, in tune, got your notepads out. We have an exciting episode today. Talk to you about some interesting facts and some things are going to help you progress in the industry, in your career, and in your personal life. The title of today's episode is Excuse Me. Excuse Me. I got the title for today's episode because we're living in a world now more than ever before where respect, sadly but truly, is starting to fade away more and more in day-to-day life. You're starting to hear less yes ma'ams and yes sirs. You're starting to see people be a little bit more out for self-interest instead of self-respect and the respect of others. You'll go to restaurants sometimes and you'll see, elderly couple walking in and there'll be a person at the door and you'll see someone just keep walking. They won't hold the door open. They've lost the moral obligations to respect others and to show respect and to show love and courage to all types of people you know and people you don't know. And so it's just as simple as saying, excuse me. And I'll tell you today why excuse me is going to be important for us this week and in our lesson this week, because we live in an industry, we're living in a world where people are dying to see respect and to receive respect from other people and to feel appreciated and to feel like their opinion matters and that their voice matters. And so simple, basic, respectful needs to people, treating people with love and compassion, not judging people by what you see, by their clothes, by any of those types of things, the things that don't matter. You're judging people by their heart. And respect is given and respect is given. Um, is received. Respect is given and respect is received. And so you want to be on both ends. You want to be giving people the respect they deserve, and you want to be respected yourself, not just in your workplace, but at home, with your family, with other individuals. And what I found is the reason why we're losing some of these important traditional factors of the funeral services industry is because not that we don't respect the people that came before us, but we've lost respect, not just within ourselves, but within our industry in certain areas and in certain aspects. And the reality of it is that sometimes when you're doing something groundbreaking, when you're doing something new, when you're doing something innovative, that you forget that someone else came before you. And there's a group of a large amounts of people that have come before me in this industry that have done some incredible things, that have developed some incredible technologies and really revolutionized the way we've done funeral services and how we serve people and families and things of that nature. And it comes down to one thing, just saying, excuse me, how did you do that? Or excuse me, how did you learn that? Or, excuse me, what did it take for you to become the funeral director you are today, the mortician you are today? Excuse me, what did it take for you to get your license? What did you do? And the reality of it is, we're quick to pass judgment on people, and we're not quick to ask in a respectful and kind manner, excuse me, what did it take for you to get where you are today? And just saying those words can change the trajectory of your life, because not only are you coming in with respect, so they're wanting to help you, they're wanting to be a part of whatever you're doing, but you're saying, hey, I need some help. And I want us to be conscious and kind and courteous and be okay with saying, hey, I need help with this or I need help with that. There's nothing wrong with needing help. There's nothing wrong with wanting more knowledge, with wanting more wisdom, with wanting more insight in your particular field or your particular area. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. And there's a respectful way to do it. And you would be surprised, not just the information they'll give you, but the insight they'll give you, the connections they'll give you, if you show respect. And if you really are serious about this industry and are serious about tapping into the ins and outs of everything, because I feel like the strongest funeral directors and embalmers and owners are people who've done everything, who know everything, who have knowledge in every part and every aspect of the industry. That's what makes someone strong on a rainy day when it's just them. That person has enough knowledge to be able to complete a series of tasks in rapid succession and take phone calls and do everything it encompasses of funeral services. So this week, I want to encourage you to let's pass on respect, let's pass on love, And if we have questions, if we're in a area right now of need and we need something from somebody, we just don't know how to say it, or we just don't know how to ask, or we're not willing to humble ourselves in the moment, just simply say, "Excuse me, can you help me?" It'll make a huge difference in your life. Trust me, it'll take a huge burden off of you, and you will be surprised the amount of help you're willing to unlock for yourself and for your own personal potential, growth and development, if you're just willing to humble yourself and say, "Excuse me." I love you guys. Hopefully, you excuse yourself this week and watch this episode. Hopefully, it encourages you, grows your heart, grows your mind, expands you to reach another level that you weren't already at. I love you guys. This is the Millennial Mortician Podcast, a podcast that engraves. I'm your host, Jaden Folks. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Stay sharp, stay wise. Enjoy the sun this week. Love you guys. Catch you on the next one.